Yep.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be speaking about the history of vodka. Today, most of us are familiar with vodka as being a spectacular spirit with a multitude of varieties. However, vodka originated in 11th century Poland, and according to the Gin and Vodka Association, that's its confirmed introduction to use other than for medicinal purposes. However, according to Encyclopedia Britannica, vodka was instead developed in 14th century Russia. Regardless of its exact origin, as it cannot be traced completely, vodka made its presence before the 16th century, and we understand that it's today used as more of a drink and a pleasurable liqueur, either alone or as a mixed drink, and is known for its clean and smooth finish. Poland and Russia have played substantial roles in the development of vodka from its birth to the modern liquor it is now, due in part to the geographic distribution. Russia and Poland are known specifically for being grain and potato-growing regions. Vodka primarily consists of potatoes or grains that have been fermented. Therefore, vodka was the liquor of choice in these areas. The geographical distribution of locations that produce high amounts of grain or potatoes are referred to as the vodka belt. Although it's not a technical term and suffers from no specific designation or definition, the vodka belt includes Russia, Poland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden, not Denmark, as well as a handful of other northern European countries. Seeing as vodka was produced in Northern Europe, it was not a popular beverage in North America until midway through the 20th century. At the turn of the century, around 1950, vodka began to gain popularity in the United States, and 25 years later, in 1975, it overtook bourbon, a leading North American type of whiskey. One of the reasons for its gain in popularity was the vodka contains no fusel oils or cogners. According to the Penguin Book of Spirits and Liquors, this significantly reduces the impact of heavy consumption, known as a hangover. Although the hangover effect caused by vodka is minimum to none, this does nothing to reduce the intoxicating effects the spirit has, which are considerable, especially in high doses and high proof variations. During the distillation process, filtration is often flavored multiple times, as one can see denoted on the bottles. Filtration through charcoal is a very well-known method of filtration before the final product is bottled, and it is also known that it's required to be bottled in several countries in both the United States and under the European Union. Although it's required in America and under some of the aforementioned countries in the European Union, a lot of third world countries and smaller self-governed nations not under the European Union are able to get away without filtering any of their alcohol, and this preserves the distinct tastes and character that would otherwise be washed away, leaving only the clear vodka behind after distillation. Further processing is done after the vodka is filtered with the charcoal, the aforementioned other types of media, and this allows them to be infused. Many of you have ingested vodka of an infused nature before, I'm sure, and I'll discuss that in a minute. In the past decade, though, a vodka war has erupted, and it ended in 2007, but it was stimulated by an American grape-based vodka being introduced to the commercial market. Countries in the vodka belt desired vodka remained based from potatoes or grains as a well-known marketplace, with a habitual marketplace ritual to exclude any other type of liquor as a vodka if it weren't distilled from grain or potatoes in the past. However, with this new grape vodka from the United States, this caused controversy. On June 19, 2007, it was passed the European Union that they could be marketed as vodka, although it had been noted on the bottle that it was derived not from potatoes or grain, but instead grapes. As any other type of vodka based on something that's not fermented potatoes or fermented grains also must declare that on its labeling. As mentioned earlier, I'll now talk about how infused vodka is produced commercially and what it really differs from just clear vodka. Distilled vodka it's flavored. So what happens is that when they finalize the product, it ends up it ends up having raw materials added to it to give it flavor. Now, once the raw materials are added to the tank where it's being held, it's allowed to steep for a few months. And when raw materials in the vodka, welter for X period of time, raw materials are then filtered out, and this enables people to instead have flavor that's added, but the liquid is still completely clear and without any different tastes or textures to it. It's filtered several times after that, not through charcoal or another medium, but just through screens to actually remove the raw materials and the particles that leave behind. Vodka is a fairly recent spirit in North America, as many of us know, and as mentioned earlier. And the knowledge of distillation and filtration should better prepare you when you go clubbing or if you decide to go out. Although there are many different types of vodkas, many share the same characteristics, with only minute changes in different tastes due to the stringent distillation process and filtration process. The European drink is a great choice for clubs, parties, and other atmospheres where you'd like a clean finish and something that's smooth and not going to leave you with a hangover. I'll leave you with one note that among many spirits, it is one of the most popular in the 21st century. So take that if you will.